You guys hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yes.
I was getting a ton of roboting and breaking.
Yeah.
What were you asking a moment ago, Weldy?
I was asking if anybody had the stream up and could verify that the stream's coming up all right.
I can hear, up until a second ago, I can hear us, so the volume's coming through. And now I've muted the stream so I can not drive myself insane.
Yeah.
How dare you?
But yeah, at the yeah, all of us are coming through, it seems.
Okay. Yeah, but the important thing is the game.
No, it is a black screen currently.
Yeah, that's the other problem.
Audio, however, since we've had issues with that, is fine. Now, granted, we could just continue the stream with a black screen the whole time.
Alright, I'm back.
I don't want to simulate a night conflict. Actually show what's going on. Okay. Quite right you are, Hunter. For anyone who's just joining us, a minor bit of technical difficulty as we get the stream to actually output the game.
This is generally things that people do before they start streaming, but we're shit. So
well, okay, here's the thing. Everything else is working. It's just the part that streams that isn't. So, of course, the one thing that we can't test without going live. We're doing all right.
Not too bad.
Okay. Okay, I think we got it. Okay.
Yeah, we got visuals.
I do video.
Alrighty.
And yep, stream has visual as well.
Yep.
So we're good.
For all that I'm good with computers, Bograd is by far the better at us with the streaming software. Mostly due to practice.
Yeah, pretty much.
So.
It's just I did personal streams for a while before we started doing Sound Goblin streams, and then most of the time for Sound Goblin, I'm the one running OBS and everything else, so.
Let's see. Okay. So, with all of the technical...
Oh, hold up. It's doing the thing again.
It's doing the thing?
The stream is only getting one corner of the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
How unfortunate.
Go into OBS and... Trying to think how best to do it. Try doing... So right-click on where it has game capture.
Uh-huh. I'm in the,
The properties thing.
properties, yeah. I'm in the properties.
Click the drop-down.
There's four drop-downs for mode, window, match
The one that's asking you which window to select.
Yeah.
Click that drop-down.
Mm-hmm.
Damn
it. Reselect the actual... like Valkyria Chronicles window, and then hit OK.
No change. 1 second. No. The way I solved this last time was closing and reopening the game, but given how Parsec's been behaving...
Give it a try. Now that we actually got Parsec hooked in, we can try that, see what happens.
Okay.
Wouldn't be a Sound Goblin stream with that technical difficulty.
Of course.
It happens.
People come here for that down-home experience, for that honest feeling of streaming, not this, professional smoke and mirrors with things working all the time.
We're running the Steam version, Hunter, through OBS.
Yeah. Okay. Restarting the game. Alright.
Sega.
Okay, well, we are getting in parsec just fine.
Okay, and
Looks fine on stream.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right,
Alright.
then. With apologies to our viewing audience, we now return to your high school anime club's presentation of Operation Valkyrie. Valkyria Chronicles. So, last time we were introduced to our main heroes, Welkin and...
Alicia.
Alicia, thank you. Welkin and Alicia, who are childhood friends who lived in the Ardelic village until war were declared.
They're not childhood friends.
They aren't?
Alicia didn't know who the hell Welkin was.
Right.
Don't you remember? I made a big point of pointing it out. Like, he's literally the son of the famous general that lives in this town, and everybody's like, "You're suspicious." It's like, I fucking live here, man.
Like, she didn't know who he was. She tried to arrest him the first second she saw her.
Yep. So,
For sketching fish.
yeah, so he comes back to his hometown, meets her, war were declared, and then it's revealed that he was in the tank club in high school for like a semester.
As you do.
So we got introduced to all of our systems and menus and stuff. And now we've officially joined the military.
And we can spend money
Yes.
and experience.
Well, we can spend money and experience. We did that last session.
We already did that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Yeah, which is why we have basically none of it.
We also got a bunch of misfits. Look at Ted. Ted is just happy to be here.
Ted is the world's greatest idiot, and I love him.
Also,
Also
Ica
horny
and
for everyone.
Ica and Vice are also here. They have stopped being sky pirates and decided to fight for the glory of our nation.
Even sky pirates won't put up with fancy Kaiser Nazis.
Yep. Damn straight.
Don't ask questions.
We also have Jane Turner, the angriest woman alive.
Yes.
I look forward to unleashing her fury. It's been a long time since I played this game. Getting back into it. Might actually finish it this time around. Alright, so that's enough of systems and stuff. Let's go watch a cutscene.
Welks. There you are.
For those of you trying to keep track, by the way, the counter started the session on 6.
We are counting every time the war is hell thing comes up.
Hey, Ace.
Not just necessarily war is hell. The counter is in general, we get it.
That just happens to coincide with war is hell.
Most of the time. There are occasional other we get it's in this game. Let's be real.
Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on. I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
Up until the point where one of us dies.
Hey. No
So
one...
What are you up to now?
There's a chance no one could die here.
The tank's hangars.
This is shiny, happy war.
I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back.
Shiv, have you missed the war is hell
It's
message
used
of
to
this
power the
game?
tank,
Oh, I
and
already know
also
who
the
dies.
turret-mounted cannon
It had to have missed it 6 times.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
I'll give you a hint. Not a playable
They
character.
say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Technically accurate.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
That poor tank.
What's this?
Oh, the Edelweiss.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have...
That's actually just a single-shot Tyrannosaur round. When you absolutely need one single soldier to die.
This unbroken
I
hand's
gave
an
it a
unfair
once-over.
advantage.
It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
So yes,
I didn't mean...
Chekhov's flare gun.
I just can't
Which
believe
is
I'm
the
a
most
tank
unneeded
operator now.
Piece of thing to drop it to
Thank
begin
you
with,
for this.
considering they're a military squad anyways.
I'll do a spot check on the...
Another
Edelweiss to make
underfunded
sure it's
military
ready to go
squad,
at
not
any
enough
time.
flare guns to go around.
Yeah. How expensive a flare gun is?
Look, it's also his
very.
father's flare gun,
You
which
could
means
buy,
it's
like,
got
17
anime legacy
tanks from
power.
those.
Yeah, I mean there is that.
Oh.
But yes, in case you're wondering, the flare gun has no mechanical benefit.
No.
No. You cannot unlock better flare guns.
You cannot use a flare
I'll cut
gun.
to the chase.
Yeah, it is
Here's
purely
your
a thing that is there for the purposes of
The
being
Great
involved in
Vassal
like a
Bridge was just
storyline
taken
scene
by
later
the
on.
Empire. It's a key strategic position.
The Great Vassal Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in
It is
Vassal,
a
just
completely
outside the
unnecessary
capital.
piece of establishment.
Basically.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgreaves.
And we just left it down so they
Our
could walk
mission
across it.
is to take it back.
We have deployed tactical geese.
You can't close the bridge. Kids have to get to school, man.
Yo, it's not like
The
they didn't
Empire's
know,
been
I don't
running a
know, a
blitz,
very
with
long
their
time in
shock troops
advance an
outrunning
invading
their
army was
defense.
coming. Oh, wait.
Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
To be fair, this is like a
How quaint.
small
The militia
neutral
holding a little
country.
strategy meeting of its
Technically,
own.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but
they weren't really
the
planning on being part of the war.
No, but the capital is not on the border either. They're decently inland. They would have known well in advance.
How long were you planning on hiding
I don't know.
out in here,
Germany
Bart?
took Poland in a week.
You're also assuming
My
a great
apologies,
deal
sir.
of competence
depart
that this
soon.
army doesn't regularly display.
You've got a
Whatever.
you've
They're
got a good
just
argument there,
country
especially as
mice.
this guy is a very good example of what you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like there'll be much help.
General Damon's a gigantic
help,
fucking
perhaps, than
buffoon,
your
in
army
case you were
can
wondering.
hold the bridge in
Look at that mustache.
Hey!
Regardless, Vassal remains a critical
In case you were also
position.
wondering,
We'll
this game
reclaim
is
it
about as subtle as a
immediately.
sledgehammer.
Well, all good. See that you do.
Yeah.
Who was that?
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Also, Faldio is voiced by Kazuhira Miller, and I will hear nothing else of it.
That's the army.
He has never
Yeah.
done anything except for Kazuhira Miller.
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat.
Sounds like you're trying to cover
He
something
looks
up.
down on the common militia.
No, it's just he will always be
Yeah.
Kazuhira Miller.
Yeah.
to us.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, I can't think of him in any other role, even stuff he did before Kazuhira Miller.
Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe. Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission. We'll begin by taking back the western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge.
Like, it doesn't help that, like,
Lieutenant
unlike
Duncan,
certain voice actors, that
I'm
voice actor
assigning
does
Squad
actually
7
have
to
a
this
wide
mission.
variety of voices
It's
he
your
can
first
do,
maneuver, so
but he's
be
totally
smart.
just doing the Miller voice for Faldio.
Yes,
Yep.
Captain.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay
Where's
sharp
Miller from?
and be ready to help take back
Metal
the
Gear.
bridge.
Yeah, he's from
Okay.
Metal Gear Peace Walker and 5. And a bunch of other Metal Gear games, but primarily Peace Walker and 5.
Technically Metal Gear Solid 1, sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Ah, we can now do skirmishes.
Yep.
Yep.
We're just going to skip through this, because we can explain it better. Skirmishes are optional missions you can do over and over again to grind. There.
Yeah, they're just the pre-grindy missions, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop a quick save here. And then we're going to go into the actual Chapter 3.
Yep.
Because we do not need to grind right now.
No, because this isn't very hard,
Check-
and then we have a bunch of cutscenes to watch.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
technically speaking, you never have to grind in this game, except for, like, maybe at one point. However, I didn't know that, because there's one mission where you think you have to grind to get a particular piece of gear, unless you find something on the map that it never tells you about. When we get to that map, I will explain that in detail.
In fairness, there's a lot of things on the map it never tells you about.
War is hell. You must learn. No one to teach you how to properly fight war.
Yeah, it does not tell you where enemy aces are, nor how to get around invincible benches that tanks cannot indeed run over.
Okay, so we have a new failure objective introduced in this one. Enemy occupies Gallia's base camp. Sometimes you will have a base camp. If it gets overrun, you lose. So, position units. So, a lot of units will start auto-deployed. Mostly it's going to be Rosie, Alicia, Welkin, and Bridget, because they're the story characters. So we want one of our engineers. I think it's our only engineer.
Largo in this case is auto.
Yeah, Largo's another
Yes.
frequent auto deploy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is the iconic Lancer, as it were.
Okay. So I'm going to deploy him over there. Then over here.
A bunch of people to defend the place.
Yep. So, Jane.
Preferably another Lancer.
Yep. Well, whenever you've got Largo out, you're generally going to be deploying Jan as well.
Yeah. Then other people can do reaction shots, basically.
It's usually not a bad idea to have a sniper back there, because they can usually get pretty decent range. I think there's also a tower nearby to that position,
Yes.
if I recall.
So we're going to give Oscar here, and he's going to be there. And then... I feel like we need a scout as well over here. Ted, your time has come. In his off hours, Ted captures apes with a net. Only on the PlayStation,
Informative.
though.
Well, that's informative, but pointless.
He looks like the guy from Ape Escape, but it never is going to get out of my head. Okay. So, that's deployment. And there's really nothing else to do at the start, so we're just going to head right into it.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Split into 2 teams, offensive and defensive. Squad 7, move out! All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into 2 teams, City and Riverside. I'll lead the Riverside team towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock Trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? Couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
Yep.
So, yeah. Guys in camps get defense and HP regeneration at the start of a turn. And even tanks will get HP. Ammo is also replenished. Basically, bases are good. However, you have to clear out all the enemies before taking a camp. Not rocket
Before taking
science,
a camp,
but...
So, notably on the offensive side, you see those patches of green
Yes.
on the right.
Yep. Those particular...
Enemies...
Oh, sorry,
yeah,
go ahead. These are areas of stealth, like tall grass and stuff. Enemies can be in there, but we don't know if they're in there, because we can't see through the tall grass. Also, enemies can't see through tall grass.
Also of note, the top right area, in that grassy area,
Uh-huh.
right there-ish. Yeah, there's something of interest there.
Yep.
Hint.
We'll get to it. We got 9 points, 1 for each person we deployed.
On a move now.
So let's start with Oscar. So snipers get a very low amount of AP. They can only move very small amounts per turn. But that's compounded by the fact... They are hyper accurate
Stupid Imperials.
and are
And
generally
as
one
you
hit,
would
one kill.
expect, yeah, and as you would expect, have the longest effective range for their gun.
Yeah.
And are also made of paper mache.
Yes.
Well, yeah, but
If you're hurt, use some ragnade.
Yep. Well,
Try to stay out of the...
Yeah, see, that's a wall or hedge. That's not cover.
yeah, I thought it
Nope.
was going to be cover, but eh.
nope. It's not sandbags. Doesn't count.
Yep.
Well, everything looks fine on the base side anyways, so... There's like one guy who's going to walk down a corridor and get shot to death.
Yeah, possibly more people are going to come in through here, so probably one of my turns is just going to be moving Oscar into cover. But
Get ready to die, imps.
not needed right now. So this is Jane Turner. She's just full of God's rage. That's not cover either. Damn it.
No, not sandbags.
Alright, it's only sandbags. I forgot.
Yeah.
Defend the perimeter, soldiers.
Okay. Remember, you don't come to one of our games for competency.
Die, die, die!
I mean, they could. They'd just be disappointing.
Sure we control the high ground.
That's true. Okay. So yeah, you generally don't want to use Lancers on
On infantry, though.
infantry, yeah. So,
Don't use anti-tank units on things that aren't tank.
Until you get a certain lance,
Yes.
if you go down that path.
yes.
Have engaged the enemy.
There is definitely one of the lances that is better at anti-personnel. It's still not great. It's not as good as like the SMGs or like pretty much any of the other stuff, but it is better than a regular lance against.
I would
people.
start with the I would start with the tank,
Yeah.
honestly.
Move it up as cover. Notably, although we've deployed 9 units, the tank does take up 2 command points. So, you do have to be careful, because one of your units probably won't move in a turn.
As cover / to get rid of their cover by running it over, because that's a thing you do. And or possibly just shoot them to death with mortar.
There we go.
Yep.
Now!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Well, that takes care of them.
Yep.
Be ready for their counteroffensive.
Why didn't you just move all the way up?
Have you not watched any of our Super Robot Wars streams?
Well, he is psychologically incapable of actually using all the movement on a unit he has for some fucking reason.
Use those sandbags when you can.
Like, if you're doing it tactically to stand behind a tank, sure. But the tank is fine. Move it all the way up.
Pay attention to the enemy's firing range.
Moving out. Enemy sighted.
And there's an enemy on your...
Damn it!
Well, we said you wouldn't come here for competence.
Just take one of their turns. Just take one of their turns and shoot them in the face.
Let's do this thing. Ain't no stopping me.
Alright.
Go down.
Alright. That's a good example of what happens in cover.
That makes things a bit easier.
Might as well move up.
Yeah, that's what
Defend the base camp at all costs.
Understood.
You can all do this. Stay strong.
Okay. What do you get? You get a grenade. You get ragnade.
Yeah.
And the engineer's
Yeah.
tool.
Yeah, so since this is the first time we've actually seen it, that sort of bolt cutter ass looking thing he's got is the actual engineer's tool that can be used to repair tanks, repair sandbags, various things of that nature.
Yeah, basically rebuilds broken stuff of all kinds.
Defend the base camp at all costs.
Alright.
Yeah. And just by walking near something, it basically refills all of its limited ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got more mortar back from that and things like that. He doesn't have enough XP or enough AP to...
No,
Get up.
keep on the tank
get up.
anyways. He's like metalhead.
Yep.
Lone, so
Yeah.
he's not meant to be off on his own or ahead of anything. He's an engineer.
Basically.
They're meant to basically run around and tag everyone to give them back all their special stuff.
Yeah.
And occasionally repair the tank. And he's dead.
Yep. Begin meat grinder mode.
That's because he chose to step to Jane. That's a dumb move.
Technically, Jane didn't do much damage. Okay.
Yeah, it's because
Yeah,
the
the scouts-
stormtroopers don't have as long of a reaction range as scouts do.
They don't have as long range a gun, basically.
Yeah.
The AI is also incredibly stupid.
Yes.
We've been over this. Hence the running straight into the machine gun in front of the tank, which will murder the shit out of any unit, by the way.
Yeah, so that guy was a commander. As we established in previous missions, killing a commander robs the enemy team of a CP point.
You suck.
He done stepped to Jane. Now he has to die.
Right, so now that the enemy has done getting all of its troops murdered,
Yep. So we can issue special orders. They cost CP to use, but they give the entire squad effects.
or singular members, depending on what the special order is.
Yes.
Various things.
Okay.
I'm on.
So we're going to go over here and we're going to finish grabbing the stuff.
New target sighted.
There he is.
God damn it.
Start.
Yeah. I was hitting the button, but it was taking a second to register. Yeah, notably, this counts as cover.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
he's
may notice
tiny.
that guy has a name. That means he's an elite.
Yep.
Yep. Gotta quickly end your turn.
Tactical drop.
Then tactical stand up. You know what he needs? A grenade in the back.
I was gonna go shot by a tank, but grenade in the back works too.
A grenade in the back is more efficient.
But it's not
Oh.
as funny.
Moving out.
I disagree. Also, it's going to work better simply because of the weird cover rules. And also the mortar will probably kill, what's her name? Not quite close enough. Get a little closer. Okay.
There you go.
Should be able to put it on top of him and the thing will... Yeah, there he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he turns yellow.
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for.
This is a war crime.
Oh,
It's fine. He said he's immortal.
Yeah.
And Militia loses half her health.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We've got healing.
We've got healing. We've got Rosie, who will just shoot him to death.
Yep.
He's no longer in cover. And is apparently not even firing reaction shots at
Here
her.
I come.
The fuck?
He ducked.
Yeah.
She ducked.
You're confused about the duck that literally happened on our turn moments ago.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Shoot him with the tank.
Or just wait, he'll get killed by reaction fire.
That's true.
don't waste CP on things you don't need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well
We're
just
still
start
worried
moving.
about CP in this mission.
We're more worried about moving the tank up, which actually takes like 2 each. Because they'll need a tank for the next section.
Yeah.
Please advance with caution.
It's a tank. We're not advancing with caution.
Don't pass up a chance to
Please advance with caution. There are buildings.
Including that one on the left. That.
Actually.
I don't think you have anything to shoot.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I guess you.
I mean, I'd find ways to move it back a little bit, so you don't.
It's
Also
fine.
hit.
Now!
It's fine.
We're good. He's dead. Okay.
Yeah, he is dead.
Yep.
Yeah, so the little X on the maps do actually show up to
More
mark
people.
confirmed kills.
Yeah.
You literally need to do absolutely nothing around there.
Yeah, they can just move
Yeah,
in.
keep moving the tank.
Entering combat.
And then probably just start moving the
Hostile
people around the
sighted.
grass to somewhere
Enemy
useful.
sighted.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that whole side is effectively done now.
A tank.
Something to shoot, because God knows you don't care about the infantry.
Okay. And Alicia still has to touch the body to get the thing he's carrying, right?
I don't know. I mean, might as well take a turn and see what happens. No.
Okay.
I think you just get it after the mission.
Yeah, it just happens at the end.
It should be noted we did miss one piece of equipment in the last mission that is not worth caring about, so
Yeah,
yeah.
shrug.
Exactly.
Yeah. We are not, by no means, going for 100% on this.
Nor is it worth, like, replaying the whole game for or something. It's
Yeah.
just...
This is Valkyria Chronicles 1.
Yep.
Yep, the original.
Understood.
Can he make it to the tank?
Get up there, Carl.
Yeah.
Make it close, maybe?
Close.
He could
If
probably make
Weldy
it.
doesn't stop for some fucking reason.
Yeah. You can make
Alright.
it there.
Great Bassett Bridge is up ahead.
Operation hide behind the tank.
Operation give his mortar back, basically.
Essentially.
Damage minimal.
Accurate.
Vroom.
There are 2 tanks.
Oh
in this
yeah!
Yep.
God, damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall. Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah, there are 2 tanks and no lancers. So once the tanks are dead, your tank is basically immortal.
Yep.
Yep.
And guess what's going to happen to that tank?
Shot by Lancers.
Damage minimal.
About ammunition.
Yes, I know.
Yes, lancers have 3 shots and then they're out of ammo.
Yes. Engineers can
Except
restock.
And they also just restock automatically from being at base, so it's not even an issue in this mission.
Yep.
Nope.
So to lance them to death.
You? Sure.
You may want to get a little closer.
Yep.
Just be careful of the machine gun at the front.
Yep.
Now the masterful art of just taking all those turns.
Just watch this. You're done.
Use those sends.
Been waiting here.
And one more.
Yep.
Assuming he doesn't miss.
Didn't
Fair
miss.
enough. Fine.
And tanks are usually commanders, so
All right.
Man down.
Yeah.
Everybody be
They like to make the tanks red. It makes them go faster.
yeah.
Of course. One extra inch of movement. Yeah.
What is that tank?
And now to harass the enemy with your tank, I guess. Because God knows you don't need to do anything else.
One of the nice things is you don't have to worry about XP for individual units.
Yep.
Now it's basically do whatever you want. Yeah, one more shot, and basically there's nothing on this fit that can actually hurt the tank.
Yep.
Here we go.
Boom.
And now would be a good time to do the tank's secondary job of destroying cover and people.
Operation Run Everyone Over.
Yep, we can, in fact, just run people down with the tank.
Yeah, it mostly
It's a
just
war
knocks.
crime.
Well, but that actually doesn't do damage; it just knocks them aside.
Alright.
Yeah, probably at least should get rid of either that scout or the guy in the alley,
Moving out.
so you can save your engineer.
Fired, Alicia.
I mean, he dies to reaction fire, but still.
I do want to get the engineer out of the way.
He should be able to move out without issue.
Yeah, if you just shoot that guy that's right next to you right once you start it, they can
Yeah.
like run over the cover on the right.
Yeah.
He's not even facing him anyway, so might as well just kill him.
Yep.
Enemy
Give Alicia her grenade back or something.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
So this is not a game where by any means you're kind of needed to perfect everything, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, especially this first
Yeah.
mission you're allowed to be inefficient on. Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting back into the groove of how this game's combat works.
Please hit.
So I'm making a lot of mistakes. But it's okay, because this first mission's kind of basic, and the enemy forces are, to be honest, kind of dumb.
Please hit.
Incredibly dumb.
This game will forgive a lot of mistakes solely on the grounds of the enemy will just lemming their way into combat. Also, they won't even use all their command points a lot of the time.
You still can do basically nothing with that.
Yeah.
With what?
I could hit
Uh,
him.
And Sniper
Maybe.
has lines to people right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
On the move.
Like, nobody else here is going to be moving.
Are they behind cover? Because
Looks like at least one of them standing up.
zoom in.
Yep.
with him.
Yeah, like both of them are standing up. Can you get the commander behind him one shot?
He probably wants to move closer. It's not that.
Fine.
It's not that accurate a shot.
Who cares?
I was mostly
fire
looking
gun?
to see if I could. Alright. Do I even want to care about you at this point? How much movement do you have?
I'm on.
A couple movements will get her up to the actual area.
Yeah. Although Alicia could probably almost commando her way through everyone else that's left.
Yep.
We could use some backup.
I'm on.
Up the ladder. Is there actually someone to shoot over there? Yeah, there is.
There is someone to shoot, but she's not really in a position where she's going to hit more than like a fourth of her shots.
No, but she can't move anyway, so fuck
Yeah. Infinite ammo.
it. Exactly.
I don't think she's going to have enough AP to make a difference going up there, but Alicia certainly would.
I think you go up there and just shoot the person. I don't think you actually even have to move much.
Let's do this thing.
We got command points to spare.
Yeah.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, they're literally right there.
Ah, okay, so we're on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Ah! Bam!
And now there's not. I'm pretty sure they're there just to surprise you if you try to be offensive with people that are supposed to be defensive in the base or something.
Attackers from the alley. Advanced units have engaged the enemy. Support them.
Moving out.
You can probably shoot that shock trooper in the back of his head.
Behind Sandbags if possible.
Never mind, he's behind cover.
Yeah.
That guy, on the other hand. Take that guy at
Hey,
60.
you know, dang.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, you know that by now.
Understood.
I think that shock trooper needs a grenade in his back.
Yep. I just wanted to select Carl so he could refill the other grenades.
Yep. Maybe... Oh. Let's say maybe go a little bit closer.
I got the cover.
Yeah, I got the cover.
Yeah.
I don't
Sure enough.
want any wasted lives out there.
And have Alicia run up, shoot him in the face, and then run back behind cover. Because scout.
Which runs up. Susie walks over, shoots him. You have option.
Yeah. Might be far for Susie. That gun doesn't have much range.
That's true.
Yeah. Carl would be the worst choice.
Yep.
My turn, okay?
Just walk up to him. Literally just walk up to him.
Run to that corner, no stopping. Go! Go! Just keep up this
I killed him, man.
Tactics.
Man, it's not smart.
And the rest
You
of the
know
turn
what?
immediately ends.
You know what? Let's not even take our turn.
Yep.
Okay, so to end this farce, we want to like kill that one red guy, I guess.
Yeah,
and then,
just
like,
kill
look
him
some-
and then move Alicia up around behind the tank and...
Shoot
Yeah.
that man with a tank.
Yep.
Here we go.
Not a machine gun with a tank. A regular tank shot.
just drive him into, just drive into his cover just because. I think there's another red guy.
You're
down
gonna learn today.
Again, this doesn't actually do damage, just knocks him.
Please,
Yes.
please
That's
shoot
fun.
him with an anti-armor
Clear
shot.
all elevated vantage points.
Probably from there. See if it's can that
Oh,
kill?
what one
It
hit
can't.
kill?
No.
Okay,
they're all-
headshot? Oh, it can headshot.
Realistically, you're better off with a machine gun, but we have enough
Oh.
actions. Who the hell cares?
Take that,
Try again.
planter!
He foolishly turned around, exposing more of his head.
Yeah.
I'm on.
So walk to the edge because no one is looking at her. Okay, that guy's looking at her.
That guy.
Go look to your left for a second.
Yeah, there's one guy, like, down there.
There.
He's Brad. He's actually commander.
Yes.
Now that attempt to precisely aim at the face with a machine gun. Up a little.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, good enough.
Kill's a kill.
Yeah. He's gonna die one way or the other, probably, but
Ain't no stopping me.
Enemy unit neutralized.
probably just use her to kill the other one too.
Yep.
I'm on.
Just walk to the left. I didn't mean that guy. I meant the other guy.
Killed them all.
Who
Sure.
cares? Got
True
Ain't no
enough.
there.
stopping me.
True enough.
Go down.
Take that, sandbags.
Okay.
Right. Now to walk someone to the base and end this farce.
Yep.
Moving out.
Like, this is generally how battles go. Like, in
Yeah.
general, you deploy 9 units. Very rarely will 9 units ever be, like, fully involved in the battle.
No, you only really use a handful, because...
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more efficient usually just to focus actions on a couple of them.
And as I recall,
Better
the time bonus is far more important than the kill everyone bonus.
Yes.
Generally, yeah.
Well, the clear bonus is based on full turns, so like on your last turn you might as well kill everything you can.
Well,
Although
Other
it
than
only
the-
matters for aces and leaders, so...
yeah. So
Yeah,
the
regular
non-aces-
dudes don't count for anything.
Yeah.
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 That guy gets to go home to tell his friends.
Tanks count as well, but tanks are usually
Tanks do count, yeah, but basically tanks and commanders and aces.
yes. So
Non-regular trooper.
So yes, we got a weapon for killing an ace. We can ignore it, but we got a weapon for killing an ace.
Yes. It's more to teach us that weapons can be gotten from killing aces and harvesting their bodies. So first we're going to
Yeah.
save.
We could harvest the far inferior imperial technology.
There's some of them that are not terrible.
True, it's just their advanced forces seem to be given like the lowest quality gear for some reason.
Alright.
Meat grinder.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots! Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay.
We're only going to put this much into scouts for no apparent reason.
It's because the analog stick is very slippery, so I'm not trying to put over into engineers, it went down to snipers. We will raise snipers, though.
Oh, you're not using mouse and keyboard?
No, I'm using the controller.
Okay. Granted, I've been using I've been using controller and mouse.
You're better than this.
I mean, controller makes sense. This was a PS3 game.
Yeah. It's just the mouse is actually better at aiming, because
Good
it's a
work,
mouse.
maggots.
Well, yeah, but in this game, I don't have to actually worry about, like, fine aiming.
Not,
You're not aiming under pressure or stress.
No.
Looks like
It's-
that session beat a new potential out of the shock troopers.
Actually, it's what makes the mouse
Okay. you've earned
nice in
clearance
that
for a
respect,
new
in the
order.
fact that I can just
Put
switch
it to
to
good
the
use
mouse
out
when
there.
I'm trying to line up a really annoying headshot and not stick with an analog stick for 5 minutes.
Woo! Defense boost.
Hooray!
The shock troopers got a new defense. Got undercover fire, melee skills, melee
More
skills,
skill, undercover
Fire.
fire.
first aid
First
boost,
aid.
undercover fire.
When crouching, which is most of the time.
Yep.
Cover.
In
Yeah.
cover, attack power is boosted.
Yep.
Fantastic. And melee
think
skills is firing actually is improved when an enemy is nearby.
Yes, if you
Yep.
climb up their buttholes, you do more damage.
This is
So it's not if you do more gun damage. It's if you climb up your buttholes, you're more accurate.
yeah.
Thus, if your entire aiming reticle covers up their entire face, or is covered up entirely by their face, you're
They're
going to be
dead.
even more accurate.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did.
So we're gonna save the rest of that XP.
Come back.
We should have stuff to buy as well.
Yep. So we're going into R&D.
Yep.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Gnarly tubular, dude. Alright.
Yeah, this convinces me even more that this is just a racket. They just have all this shit lying around. They just
Yeah.
you have to bribe them. You're good on rifles. Good on
Machine
that.
guns, good
Good
on
on
lances. Good on snipers.
Yeah, you're good on. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Bought those, bought those.
So I think the tank maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all upgrades.
Yep. Dun, dun,
fairly
dun,
old.
dun, dun, dun.
I'm fairly confident you can afford everything.
Yeah.
Let's look at the other categories. You are a little short of everything, I think. Actually, maybe not. Put that anywhere.
Yep.
Not like you don't have a giant ass open grid at the moment. Okay, there's nothing there. No, you're good, I
Yeah.
think.
Here you go.
Oh, fuck.
Yep, just barely good.
Here you go, bro.
Oh, never mind.
All done.
Apparently that popped up.
Yep.
Yep, that's 4,200 all on its own.
Yep.
Upgrade go.
Sounds like a good opportunity to show off skirmish.
Yes.
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Exit the R&D facility.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
No,
Help
do
us, they're
that,
not
just make them
feeding
do it in
us.
one turn for that's right.
That's trivial.
Yep.
Yep.
It's insanely trivial.
It's super, super.
Okay. Save again first.
Yes. In case something goes horribly, horribly wrong to
Or in case
a-
I hit the wrong button or something and... like, it's just kind of common sense for me to do it at this point, given how fiddly my hands are. I mean, you saw what happened when I panicked. Lost that whole turn. Alright. Go for it.
Might as well just normal. It's,
Yeah.
There's not much of a difference between the two as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
There's Imperials. This is a place you've fought before. Now there's going to be different enemies. There's probably going to be a tank.
No, there's not a tank.
Alright, so deploy Alicia and 8 people who don't matter.
Basically.
Yep.
No, Alicia.
You want to deploy people. Not
See, this
trust
is...
the mission.
Okay, so Alicia...
Put her
Another
up front,
Yeah,
yeah.
like on the right
but is it right or is it bottom left?
or
Bottom
bottom
left.
It's bottom
Yeah.
left.
We want her farthest down.
Yeah.
And then whoever else, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Employ another scout opposite Alicia, actually. Then all the leaders, and then a bunch of people for moral support. Largo, and then it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I mean, you don't really need to deploy the leaders.
It's extra actions.
True.
Okay.
It is technically extra command points if you need
Yeah.
them for some reason.
In case something goes awry,
Now,
basically. I
let's begin
mean,
the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Yes, this is the first one you grind until you get the forest mission.
Drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out.
For the windmill!
huzzah.
Okay, so trying to remember, I think it's just take Alicia, run her
all
around
the
the
way to the
back. Yeah.
Yes, you can very easily run Alicia around the back, grenade that one scout,
That
and
one
shoot
guy.
the other one in the face. There's 2 leaders. One of them is the guy that Alicia's going to grenade. The other one is on the far top right, or top up there.
Yeah.
You can easily take care of him by running a scout up there and throwing a grenade in his face.
Yep.
For some extra points. To the right, like.
Yeah, I know.
right-
He's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. I also usually drive the tank straight into the shock troopers right there. And like mortar the shock trooper that's like halfway down on the left side.
That guy?
Yeah. That way he doesn't interfere with Alicia. On account of being dead.
Entering combat.
Also, it's just fun to run people over with a tank. Not these guys.
Yeah, that guy.
Way over there.
Break their
Yes.
cover and let's knock them out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Focus on making smart choices, soldiers.
Okay, now mortar.
And we want that
Yeah.
further away guy.
Not the close one, the
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Wait until it turn or there you go.
There you go.
Bam! Okay.
Then use the scout on the other side to grenade that one commander.
I'll knock them dead.
Just run up close to him. Don't worry about cover. Don't worry about cover. You're not going to hit him with a grenade from here. Yeah. Okay.
I've wasted my
Off the
life!
helmet.
Thank you.
Alright,
Thank
now
you.
just run Alicia at the end and kill that one. Commander. Basically, run up to that commander, shoot him directly in the face.
No, grenade him. He's in cover.
Ah, coward.
Yeah. So go to Alicia.
Yep.
My turn, okay?
Turn to your right, and go along the hill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all along the hill.
Basically. Yeah, and once you get to the end of that final fence, just turn straight towards the commander until you get close enough to grenade his ass. Literally grenade his ass. You're good.
My ass!
Keep on.
Out of bullets. And now...
If you want to take extra actions to heal Alicia just because, you have them. Because you got 4 actions for Alicia to grab the flag.
Yes.
And kill that one guy.
Get on it.
My
Yep.
turn, okay?
Keep. Sure.
She has enough movement to get to the bridge
Yeah, it's
in
just
her
up.
turn. Yeah.
Moving out.
Now walk straight up to him and shoot him in the face.
There we go. The slow slide down the hill is fantastic.
And then occupy the base.
Yep.
There,
Ta-da,
one turn.
S rank.
This is an accurate depiction of warfare.
Operation complete. We took their base.
And that's how you early game grind, if you actually care to.
Yes. That's how we early game grind, if we feel like doing stuff between sessions and to make the rest of the game easier, basically.
Yep.
Pretty
Which,
much.
that will happen, but as he said, it will happen off the camera.
Yeah, exactly.
We will do each skirmish map probably once on camera to show it.
Welcome to your
Yeah.
train all you want. You're better. Good work. Looks like that session.
New potential for scouts. Dump the rest of this into Lancer.
Yeah, why not?
I like having a nice, powerful team of Lancers.
Good work, maggots. You're
The closest the enemies ever get to being clever is to be given, like, 3 or 4 medium tanks. Or medium tanks in really uncomfortable areas.
So by clever, you mean give them overwhelming amounts of crap, so it's hard for them to actually waste it.
That's a given value
Basically.
of clever. Yeah, so undodgeable shot. So they have a set percentage of not being able to do that duck thing. Enhanced evasion. Accuracy is improved after sighting an enemy. And just flat out stealth.
Yep.
She is good in the bushes.
It's odd because she has a pollen allergy.
Yes. Largo
More than
Potter, Tank Slayer.
Extra shot.
Yeah. Difference between Tank Slayer. Yeah,
When
when
near
near
2
2
or
or
more
more
tanks.
tanks.
So, Tank Killer, which is
Just
also
heightened accuracy when you're around
When
a
you're-
tank.
it's about as useful as Tank Slayer.
Tank Slayer gets surrounded by tanks. Get mad.
Tank Killer somehow become more accurate when you're already close enough to a tank to basically not miss it anyways.
Yep. I already know we don't have enough money for anything in R&D, so back to book mode. Okay. Ah, war photographer.
No, war correspondent.
Hey there! You guys aren't with Squad 7 by any chance, are ya?
Yes, that's us.
Bingo!
I've been looking for you. Meaning you, hot stuff, on the tank.
Me?
Excuse me,
That must make you Lieutenant Gunther, am I right?
Yeah. Yes, that's me.
Oopsie daisy.
What? Hey, you can't...
Ah, nice to meet you too. Now, let's get right to the questions. So, you're the son of the great General Gunther, huh? You look awfully young. How old are you anyway? Must be your first war, huh? What's been the hardest experience so far?
Oh god, it's
How
the
you-
mainstream
no,
media.
right.
Kill it
I'd
before
also
it
like to know
breeds.
hobbies,
Yeah.
foods, what to do on your days off.
How often do you have wars that you need to
This is
ask
a
someone
combat
must be your
zone.
first war?
excuse me, but what are you doing here anyway?
Considering
Hey, give me a
the
break, will ya? Scoops are near danger.
universal
And I'm near
military
scoops.
education they seem to
That's
have
right.
often
The
enough,
name's
apparently.
Ellen. I'm GBS Radio's top woman reporter. I smell a story, a good story, and you guys are it.
Or it could be the carcasses over there. Definitely the carcasses.
You're a reporter?
Very good, I'm a reporter, yes. I've been assigned to Squad 7 to conduct a series of interviews, thank you. Now, let's get back to those questions, shall we?
A new episode has been added. Oh.
Distrust. Gee, what in the world could they distrust?
All sorts of stuff.
Ah, now he's giving interviews? Who does he think he is? Ooh, look at him. Son of some big hero. Please, he's still a schoolboy.
No kidding. One little win and he's the new Grand Duke. Ah, I hate kids. Whatever. He'll learn soon enough. Only one thing matters out there in the field, and that's experience.
I know, I've pumped like 4 levels worth of experience in
You
Scouts
can't
alone.
spend experience on a tank, so they're always bitching.
Operation Cloudburst.
The Personnel tab. The Weaponry tab. The Glossary tab.
These are tabs where you can waste a shit ton of time reading things you mostly already know, except for the backstories on your characters, just so you can be extra sad if they die.
Yep. Castlefront Fleet.
And a bunch of other tabs.
Yeah.
We actually have new stuff at the headquarters now, I think.
Yes, we do. So we're going to start with the headquarters.
Yes.
So we get Castlefront Street, which is where we can read the newspaper that's put out by Ellet.
Lieutenant, off duty today?
Yes, the writing on the wall.
Your time
Yes,
is perfect.
because we
There's
hate
something
ourselves.
I want to show you. Won't take but a minute. Come on.
It is actually important to do it.
It's the
Yep.
writing
Yeah, I know.
on the wall, written and published by yours truly.
So this is where you actually
Why do
unlock
this when I already have a
personal
radio news gig, you say?
attributes for characters, is through the
Sure.
investigative
I can leave it up to
reporting
the
that
print
Ellet
news
does
guys,
on them.
But they're
Yep.
all lapdogs. The
Yes.
government censors
This is not always a
everything.
good thing.
And not
No.
just a little cut here and there. In some cases,
Like we said
there's
before,
harsh
you can get negative
truth
traits,
and
too.
Sweet propaganda.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of it. I want to give my readers the truth. That includes the bad stuff too.
Mostly the bad
So,
stuff. It
this
sells
is
more
my
papers.
Brilliant plan. The writing on the wall. Some things are only possible in out-of-the-way spots like this, out of sight from those government goons. I'll keep this space filled with up-to-date, absolutely factual info. No censorship.
We're all going to die.
And your exploits will feature heavily, I'm sure. So yeah.
I guarantee
have a
at least
read
80% of what I print will be factual and not sensationalized.
Yeah. So most of this is just reading. Basically, these are the stories that she writes.
In an interview given on the 8th, a spokesman from the Central Gallian Armed Forces suggested a massive anti-imperial counterstrike brewing. Should this come to pass, all eyes will be on how a force that has thus far specialized in retreat can stem the imperial incursion that claimed most of Gallia by last month's end, and now stands before the gates of Rancrease. It seems the militia will join the army proper on this bid to free the capital from a siege, a fear that has persisted for weeks now. Some suggest that this move is due to the army's desire to conserve its own manpower for combat within the city walls, a very real possibility should this plan fail.
And flames of war sweep Europa.
The Empire-owned and run Terra's news outlet reported on the 6th that Imperial forces have claimed the coastal Federation city of Valua. If true, the Empire would now hold a supply route for Ragnite transit, greatly influencing their standing in southern Europa. Unlike the other provinces, Europa's south lacks for Ragnite, meaning that supplies must be shipped in from elsewhere to sustain the Empire's offensive. The Empire's hold on Europa's southern coast means expansion of the conflict to all areas of the continent is more likely now than ever before. The Federation has yet to issue a statement regarding the Empire's alleged seizure of Valua at this time.
And while you're here, I want to put a book out someday, right? To put the truth in the hands of the people.
That'll never happen.
But I'm just a radio news grunt, you know? I'll be paying for everything.
I don't know, considering what you can actually publish in a newspaper, I'm surprised you haven't been shown in the face.
I figured I'd ask you. Think you could find it in your wallet's heart to help a girl get started? I'd make it worth your while. You guys could feature in the book I write. I still haven't decided what all I want to put in
Notably,
it, but I
in
promise
case
it'll
anybody
be
has
all
missed it,
about you.
she literally writes the book we're
See
playing the
this
game
fat stack
out of.
of notes?
Yep.
Got a ton of material already.
So if we don't give her any money, does that create
So how
a time
about it?
paradox?
Call
No.
it an investment
finds
in the
money
future
elsewhere.
Rising star of authordom. Please.
I believe we can, yeah, easily afford that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Honestly, if trying to fill out this is the only reason why I can think of you need to reasonably grind. Or to
Pretty much.
unreasonably grind.
This one isn't as bad as the cemetery, actually.
Yeah, the cemetery is
I plan on
ridiculous.
putting out new editions periodically, so drop by to check it out, especially after you've made.
I will give you money, but only if you tell everyone that I have a Big Johnson.
I'm counting on
There has to be at least a chapter in there about it.
I want my name to be Johnson. On account of my willy so big.
I want to be God.
Can't be God, that's blasphemy.
God win.
Alright, well, because you're using this.
But we're not spelling it the way you want.
Why? The why?
Paying your respects. Sorry.
Oh God, Quentin Flynn.
Foolish question.
Is that that man's natural voice, or he's tearing the shit out of his throat?
That's Quentin Flynn.
That's Quentin Flynn. That's his
what he
natural
sounds like.
voice.
Okay.
Just it does not fit that character at all.
It's a little less nasal than he usually is, but yeah, no, that's just Quentin Flynn.
Yep.
I find it sobering, standing here in front of all those who died in the last war. That and seeing this much death reminds me that
7.
humans are just another part of nature.
When we die, we become the grass, and the animals eat the grass, and then we shoot the animals that eat the grass and eat them. I'm eating my father!
The militia.
Yes, sir. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther. I'm in charge of Squad 7, Regiment 3.
Gunther. I see. Squad leader. Very impressive for a young man.
Not
Helps
at
that
all,
I had
sir.
my own tank.
I'm still woefully inexperienced. One wrong order from me and my squad could wind up here. It's a huge responsibility.
You respect the weight of their lives. Here, let me teach you a special order.
An order,
It
sir?
sounds like he's creeping on Welkin. His voice is just like, you've hung out in a bathroom stall for reasons other than going to the bathroom.
Maybe.
Just a
Maybe
leftover
not.
from the last war. I'm afraid my orders require some experience, though.
That's an
I can't in
understatement.
good faith teach them to those who lack the maturity to use them properly. Now, let's see. I'll teach you retreat today.
Run away!
Use it to command an injured unit to pull out of combat. Well, what is your decision?
Yeah.
Whew, yeah.
Yeah.
They take a ton of experience.
We don't have
And
that right now.
Most of them are not actually great.
I see. I hope we'll
Should
meet
be noted they
again.
are completely given at random,
Should you
too.
wish,
Yeah.
you can likely find me here.
They are technically costed based on which one is giving you, but they're all expensive.
Yeah. So that's the 2 new buildings. I don't think we ever get another one.
Yeah, I think that one's there just for spacing reasons.
Yeah. New episode's been added. New report has been added. Personnel tab has been added. Alright. First off.
4 cutscenes have been added before you can actually start playing this game again.
Yep.
And you can go over to the personnel tab.
Yep. We're not going to go into everybody in the game, because it gives you everybody, including people you haven't actually hired in yet. But the one I did want, or there were 3 I wanted to briefly touch on, and that is... Hails from a nation far removed from Europa's shores. It's basically the same thing for Aika. So it's not really worth checking on her. But the other one is... Where is she? There we go.
That's
Wait,
Jan.
that's Jan.
Not Jane.
There we go. Up. Yeah, so we unlock more of this as time goes on. These are not the complete stories of people. But yeah, the starting of Jane's story is that she was a florist in Brühl, which is the town we started the game in, and an Imperial invasion destroyed her shop. And ever since then, she just literally picked up a gun from the rubble and has just started murdering Imperials left and right. She is full of hatred. Alright.
Squad 7's suppression of the enemy camp on the West Bank gave us the foothold we needed. Now we'll join the Army's vassal battalion in Operation Cloudburst to take back the bridge.
You mean that bridge
Militia
that you guys
forces will
left
take the
down
point, crossing the
for
bridge,
some reason?
and attacking the eastern camp.
Things happened.
Captain, crossing that bridge means breaching the enemy bridgehead. What sort of on-site backup and supplies can we expect from the Army on this?
The plan calls for the Army to commence its operation after we've struck the bridgehead.
Wait a minute. So we're just being offered up on a platter?
Welcome to the militia, bitch.
I know how you feel. I felt that way when I was a militia foot soldier too. But sometimes being a soldier means taking on tough missions, even dangerous ones.
Well, there's tough and dangerous, and then there's suicidal.
Captain.
Yep.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Faldio.
I'm just saying they're playing us like a damn fiddle.
Reaching that bridgehead by ourselves is... it's going to be tough.
I'll have to use,
Captain
like,
Barat,
tactics and
May I
strategy.
go observe the area around the bridge?
Observe it.
Or have the main
Or an
character.
incredibly stupid plan.
Yeah, an incredibly stupid plan that works, because Welkin is never punished for his bad ideas.
And is contrived from Welkin's backstory.
Sergeant Melchiot, what is it?
Oh,
I worry about him, sir. He's an anime protagonist.
We're finished, it's fine.
Have you considered that
Now,
you
I
are
assume
also
there's
an
a
anime
reason for your
protagonist?
visit?
I'm side girl. I occasionally have a fight against another female fighter and then stop mattering.
Welkin, I mean, Lieutenant Gunther, the squad, they're at each other's throats.
What?
Please stop them, sir. I tried to, but I couldn't.
You want me to break it up?
It's kind of your fucking job, sir.
I
Kind of the
don't know.
commanding officer.
Maybe it'd be better to just let him have it out.
Let them have it out. You can't just ignore them.
Watch me.
I'm not ignoring them. I think it's important that they say what they're thinking. Butting
That's totally
heads over
important to
differing
military
opinions
command
can be
structure.
one way to bring people
Oh, wait.
closer together.
To be fair, we're militia,
Well,
not
but-
military.
That may be, but I still...
We're not a member of the army.
Look, you can't just sit here while your squad's tearing itself apart. It's not right. Now get a move on, sir.
Hey, Alicia?
I gotta go stare at a bridge.
Bridge is very important.
Sounds like he's got his hands full.
It's all part of growing as a team.
That's why we handed him all the misanthropes that wouldn't get along with anyone else in their own squads.
Yep.
And then made him buy all of his equipment from us. Well, now you have a choice. Do you want money so you can eat, or do you want a better gun?
Hold on! Okay, what's going on here?
You really have to ask, Lieutenant? It's either her or me, pal. Who let her in anyway? You really think I'm gonna work with a dark hair?
Casual
Blow us
racism.
all up. Besides, I can't stand the stink of her! Her type's got a bad reputation and everybody knows it. No Darksons allowed.
She's not even the only Darkson we have.
I've heard everything you have to say, but I'm
You only
still a
care
human
because she's a
being, the
person we
same as
decided to
you.
animate and give lines to.
Besides, no evidence exists to substantiate what you call the Darkson calamity. It's a myth.
Excuse me? So what, you're calling me stupid now?
Stop it, that's enough!
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, boss man. We won't fight alongside no Darkson. What about that can't you understand?
Well, bye then.
Yeah.
Another thing we ain't doing is taking orders from some hotshot greenhorn.
I repeat, bye then.
Right, fine. Now listen and listen good. I'll have that bridge back in Gallia's hands in 48 hours.
Huh?
Now if my plan fails, which I doubt, then I'll resign. And Squad 7 will be all yours, Largo. But if my plan works, you'll take my orders and like it.
Your funeral, boss man. You sure about this?
Yes, I am.
But wait a sec, Welkin.
Look, it's fine. I'm a protagonist.
As a side note, neither of those characters actually have Darkson hater.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, they don't have a particularly strong hatred for Darksons. That's the regular level of hatred for Darksons.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's standard Darkson hatred.
No, actual Darkson haters physically get weaker when they're around Darksons because they hate them so much. My bullets do less
That's
damage
not the
because of
only
you
Darkson
fucking
we
dark-haired people.
Yeah, we
We
got
really
weighty.
have Darkson troops we can deploy.
Yeah.
And generally do.
Yeah, it's dumb, but they just hate the dark-haired people for some reason.
Welkin.
It's about as unintelligent as any other form of racism or prejudice.
Yes.
What's up? You just made an insane promise. That's what's up.
Hey, that main
Sorry,
protagonist will be
Welks.
fine.
I shouldn't have argued. This is all my fault.
You're right.
It's
It
nobody's
is
fault,
darky.
Ace. It's a war.
Oh! Oh! No!
This mission certainly isn't helping.
Too close to the sun there,
The
Icarus.
troops are upset.
Go bathe. You smell like oil and failure.
That's why pulling this operation off is the
We're
perfect
gonna
way to put the
tank.
squad together.
That'd be great if it works. But how can you possibly hope to take back the bridge in just 48 hours?
Well, I have a stupid plan, of course.
That's the hard part. Aha!
Hunter, we've probably said worse.
Aha, what?
Good night, everybody.
I was hoping.
YakoWarner.jpg.
Isara,
Look,
Alicia,
if I've learned
think you
anything,
can do
saying
me a
racist
favor?
shit is how you get millions of followers on Twitch.
You're not
Sure, what is it?
wrong.
I don't know if I want stardom that badly.
You follow me?
But that's... Is that even possible?
Well,
Can I
Ace,
claim it as a
think you
heated
can make it by
gaming
tomorrow?
moment if I'm not the one playing?
In Valkyria Chronicles.
Gaming moment during a cutscene.
The Aurora Borealis in this place, in this exact location.
Thanks.
Localized entirely on our stream.
Let's get started.
Considering a good portion of Valkyria Chronicles gameplay is basically Weldy pressing the A button while other people talk. Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah, each chapter has like one combat scenario. That's it. That is one of the weaknesses of this game, is that it's got a lot of... Like, the ratio of talking to fighting is very lopsided.
Well, I mean, it's one of those styles of game that is, for all intents and purposes, this is actually a visual novel that just happens to have strategy combat gameplay in it.
Yep.
Kind of. It has no actual choice system. It is very much just playing out, so it's more like a visual...
It's a kinetic novel.
It's a kinetic novel,
Strike the enemy encampment on the east bank.
It's a novel that has you playing the actor.
Whoa, hold it.
Yeah.
You're asking us to die for you? One squad ain't breaching that bridgehead, buddy boy. That would be suicide.
We're not taking on the bridgehead. We're taking on this, the river. We'll use the fog as cover as we cross the river, then launch a surprise attack.
What fog?
Oh, come on.
It's a clear sunny day.
Some game to you, boyo?
Yes, 48 hours. You can wait till morning. Alternatively, we take boats, fill them with fog machines.
Don't worry.
We dump a bunch of dry ice into the bay.
The river.
I've fitted the Edelweiss with water-resistant measures to allow for submersion.
I turned this tank into a submarine!
It will only hold for a few minutes, but it should be enough to cross.
I turned this tank into a crappy submarine!
Ships come through here. It's gotta be too deep for a tank.
We're covered. Look, see that over there?
What's that? Grass?
Missile reed, a tall aquatic plant found in the estuaries of some rivers. I noticed them when I came down to observe the river. This stretch runs shallow. Shallow enough for a tank to drive across. Trust me on this.
It's just shallow enough for a
attempt
tank!
to ford the river. Or you can cock your tank and try to float it.
You have lost a Largo!
Indian guide.
Crossover can clear out any Imperial
Behold the
patrols
powers
on
of an
the
anime nerd.
ship. Then Lieutenant Gunther will send up a flare, signaling the rest of us to follow by boat.
Right. Now let's get started. I'll see you on the other side.
That flare will be coming any minute now. Any minute now. Welcome ground. Well, shit.
Well, Largo, nice to be in your command.
Thumbs up.
Hey, which way to Berlin?
Thanks!
That was such a bad movie, but that is probably one of my favorite scenes in cinema history.
No, okay. I love the A-Team movie. For how goofy and, like,
The Edelweiss.
insane it
It's
is.
enjoyable.
Fall
It's
in,
bad.
Sevens.
I would argue that it's very
You found the drone.
faithful to the A-Team. No, they're trying to fly
really
the
Trying to
tank.
fly
that-
the tank.
Of a secret mission of sneaking across the river when you fire a flare as part of it?
Oh, I mean, your tank's already over there. The fuck are they gonna do?
Well, you figure you'd like... I mean, they don't necessarily know the tank yet.
This is
Now they know
basically...
something's going on since you fired off a flare.
Yeah, it's fine. It's covered up
Let
mostly
me
by the
brief you
fog.
on Operation Cloudburst. We'll be working with the Vassal Defense
Which then begs the
Battalion.
question, how do the troops on the other side of the river see it?
Yeah, it has to be visible for archery.
Also, what is stopping the guys on the bridge from firing on the boats as they cross to meet up with the tank?
The fog.
Selective fog vision.
And presumably you'd launch your boats far enough away that you couldn't be seen from the bridge, but...
Yep. Another occupied enemy base, except there's a lot more shit in the way.
Yep.
And
Ah, explosive barrels.
yes, there's explosive barrels and there's inactive tanks. There's also active tanks.
Okay, so this is a 10-turn mission, but that's fine. We completely
It takes 10
dicked
turns.
around and did it in 5 turns in that first mission. Alright.
This is one of those where you want to take a balanced force of
Yep.
all
Yes.
scouts.
You don't necessarily want to take all scouts.
You probably don't want to take very many scouts, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 scouts, maybe 3.
If even 2.
I usually do 2 just to give a little bit of mobility to the team.
Yeah. Take it back out. Okay, so Rosie.
Shock troopers, also known as good reaction gun turrets.
Yep.
Yep.
That's their primary goal in life, is just...
Get into cover and shoot everything that comes near them.
Yep.
Pretty much.
You're definitely going to want lancers as well.
Yep.
Because there are tanks.
And you're definitely going to want an engineer.
Yep, so keep Carl going.
Yeah.
He's really quite an amazingly good engineer.
Yeah.
Probably don't really need a sniper for this one, honestly. It's actually a pretty small map.
Yeah.
Not really any good
It's a
sniper spots. I would probably throw in another shock trooper, honestly.
Yeah. There's technically a tower right next to where you start, but it's not that useful.
Yeah, you don't have sight lines to
No.
most of the map from it.
Oh, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's good.
Deploy.
Operation Cloudburst is set to begin. I know you can all make this work.
And if you don't, well, I can disavow knowledge of your mission. You're idiots. I just watched you drive a tank across a river. I'm not really sure what to think of you morons anymore.
Move out!
Also, seriously, it's only like 10 people. We can pretty much write that off as acceptable losses.
Yeah, that's barely a footnote if they're not specifically having a book written about them.
We lose more than that to the Chow line.
All right, that's everyone. Ready to move out, squad?
You're crazy. You know that, right?
Crazy like a fox!
Plus
A
that is
villainous
often
fox.
A nine-tailed
none of our
fox!
own people. It's all worth it.
landed on the west bank, sir. Enemy company in motion, presumed headed east across the bridge toward our position. A full company? That's bad news for us.
We'll have to move fast. We're taking that camp before the cavalry rolls in.
And there's the reason why we have the 10-round limit.
Yep.
Listen
Yeah.
closely. This information could save your life.
Now, granted, you have to be incredibly incompetent to not do this in 10 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not a terribly difficult mission.
No,
Now,
this is not.
scroll up. So you see that corner right there?
This one?
Like near where you're... Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Around to the right is a shock trooper who will shoot the shit out of anyone who tries to walk through it on the first turn. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's no ace on this map, so go nuts.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, no, there's a shock trooper that hangs out right there, and we'll just open up into anybody who steps around that corner.
I mean, you can just block it with a tank.
Yep.
Yeah, you can just drive the tank up that way. It's a good way to drive the tank up anyways. It basically puts them in line of fire for a bunch of enemy tanks.
Yep.
Like that one that you can literally see right now. Keep
Yep.
going.
I mean,
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah. Remember, use all of your movement.
Yep.
And you
Here,
might as
good job.
well either take a pot shot of that or fire a mortar into a blind area for no apparent reason.
No, when you just move it second turn, second action.
Yeah. Well, you
Got
have
it.
Still
a
blind
shot,
shot,
we'll
but-
take it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Note the secondary objectives as well of taking the
The
camp.
base over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both
And also
camps,
note-
actually.
Yeah, both camps. Also note there's like a tank over there, but that's same for the Lancer, really.
Yep.
Yeah, Largo and Jan can handle that.
Yeah.
All right.
As a matter of fact, they can handle it even easier if you actually move that tank up, because generally their tank will go after your tank, which means it will leave its radiator exposed to people coming around the other way.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So-
And a good shot to the radiator will effectively
Hostile
nearly or completely destroy a tank.
sighted. Enemy sighted.
Yeah, there he is.
Oh, this guy's day just got real bad.
Just machine gun him.
Yep.
Use the machine gun.
That's what I'm doing.
To the face. There we go.
Oh.
And drive the tank a little bit more. The wall on the left is destructible.
Yep.
Then you start blowing up tanks.
Yep.
So you Yeah, but you probably won't work on moving.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to
that's-
do more than two
that's
tank
a good park
moves.
spot for the tank, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so sandbags there, sandbag there. All right, Alicia, you're up.
Okay?
Oh, and there's a tower here.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she should probably try and take out that one scout that's ahead.
Yeah, I
And
see him.
literally right there. Yeah. Just walk straight towards him. He's not actually facing Alicia.
Enemy sighted.
Get closer. There's no
Yeah,
reason to shoot him there.
Go up.
Well, I use the aiming to take stock of where things are in case there's like reaction fire or something from the side.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right. Now, take cover behind a wall, actually, or... no, back.
Not sandbags.
Like the... Go to the right.
Ah, right there.
Yeah, those walls over
Yeah.
there.
That won't work, yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that tank is active.
Yep. Okay.
Might want to move your lance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4
Yeah.
actions, so yeah.
Clearly, you need to put Largo up in the tower so he can fire a Lancer shot from there. Somehow.
He can fire Lancer shot from here.
It just doesn't have good range.
Yeah, but he can fire one of the explosive things, just blow up.
Yep.
Yeah. Not that one. The one
Those,
that's
those are inactive tanks. There's no point in doing it. It's the
That-
one.
that one
yeah.
is... The one he's pointing
That-
at is... Yeah.
But hitting that that canister isn't actually going to reach it. I don't think they explode that large.
No, I think that one is next to the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that
fair enough.
actually... Yeah.
Yep.
I think at the very least, if those health bars are any indication, I think that disabled the treads on that thing.
I
Yep.
think it's nearly... Yeah, I think it's nearly dead, actually.
You can check it. Oh
Yeah.
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 No, that fucked up that tank real good.
Yeah.
You? Sure.
They want to use Alicia to kill the one guy that's over there if he's not in cover as well.
Multiple enemy tanks sighted.
Pot shot at the tank.
Yep. You have an engineer, so fuck it. Up. Yeah.
There
it goes.
There we go. And a commander.
Sorry, honey.
But
Yeah.
again, most of the time, tanks are worth the CP.
Yeah, tanks are usually commanders. And you have like one other guy over here, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
there's
that
a scout around the corner.
Yeah, the scout over there.
Should be able to get him with Alicia.
Yep.
Yeah. Either that or just move... yeah, probably just get him with Alicia.
Yeah, I would probably move Alicia into that camp there.
Yeah. And then move her closer to the scout and just shoot him in the face.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, have her capture the camp. She can just walk up to the flag and press A.
Yep.
And just walk over and shoot the guy in the face.
This belongs to us now. We have a flag.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just standing there. And is also a commander. Yep.
There we go.
So importantly, and I don't remember if it actually brought this up or not, but since we have captured that camp, technically that's a new deploy point for us now. Like if we recall units and need to send them back out, we can do it from any flag we've captured.
Yeah. There's not too much of a reason to do that. Yeah, take cover behind something.
Like on this mission, it doesn't really come up that much. There are other missions where it's actually kind of advisable to have like one scout run up to like a forward camp and take it, and then like just basically throw everybody back into the flag and pull them back out from the other camp.
Yeah. So of note, one of those two people that have line of sight to Alicia is a lancer on top of a building.
Yes.
Way on the east side of the map.
Yeah, for reasons.
It's on tank watch.
These lines look more intimidating than they actually are.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blue
there are
ones
actually
are
tanks in the
he
way.
sees them, but they don't have direct line of fire.
Well, and even then, like again, there are non-active tanks in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a highly productive first turn. Notably, they do have a sniper.
They do
Yeah.
also have a sniper. Yeah, they have a sniper and a lancer over there. So early game snipers are not actually that accurate.
Underminer fire!
And they're done.
Yep.
Well, we accomplished everything we wanted.
Yeah, that's basically just saying about the healing. Also,
The
the
enemy goes down, they will be there for 3 turns. If you leave them for 3 turns, they are dead. Or if an enemy touches them, they are dead. If it is not one of the like major units like Rosie or Largo, they are gone.
Yep. Notably, another cameo from Skies of Arcadia. The lead medic is the princess
Yes.
from that game.
Here we go!
Okay.
So you can go pretty much right through the wall on the left there. It's destructible.
Yep.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
And oh look, you've got a shot on his radiator because he's not paying attention to you.
Now!
Kaboom!
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Okay.
I'd probably roll your tank up the rest of the way down this alley just to get some cover out there for your units to advance.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, just be careful.
Again, there is technically a Lancer up on the building there, but he is way the hell far away, so he's not going to get a good shot on you.
No. And it is the only Lancer, and your engineer is over in this neighborhood anyway, so you can repair yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the Lancer's up there on the other roof, whereas the Sniper's up there, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a guy over by the flag, obviously, but...
And Snipers do not get reaction fire, so...
Yeah. Is that a Lancer by the flag?
Huh?
No,
No,
that's Carl.
That's Carl.
Oh.
No, their flag, the other one.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Lancer by the flag, so that's technically something to watch out for, kind of, maybe, except,
You probably want to kill him before your turn, but you have...
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Alicia, there's Alicia.
Yep. Yeah, we probably are going to be leaving more than a few people behind, just because we want to try and get this place clear.
Yeah.
So, I am thinking we use the tank again to mortar the sniper up here.
Probably not a bad call.
Entering
Yeah.
combat!
Please focus on making careful decisions.
Should be able to do it from there, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. No, you
Yep,
can't
quite
shoot
get a high
up.
enough angle.
Right, fire an anti-tank shell at him.
Well, or, the machine gun and attempt to actually kill him.
Yeah,
Do better.
neither of them are great. Can you do machine gun the Lancer?
That's a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then you can actually move Alicia up and probably take out that sniper, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alicia would have an easier time killing him.
My turn, okay?
Basically, move her up, take the camp.
Come on. Pull it together.
Try to stay sharp.
Hop in the
Right.
cover, take shot.
Right, Alicia actually likes to be near Welkin.
Yep.
Yep.
I would,
He's not in cover because we're getting.
yeah, I would get closer. Actually, Alicia has tons of movement left. I'm pretty sure.
There's only so close we can get before.
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
gonna
he's
fall
on top
in,
of a building. You can't... They're cutting angles by getting closer.
Got him.
Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, he's dead anyways.
Yep.
And this way, we technically retain cover on Alicia.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's probably just a good place to leave her. It gives a decent amount of
Yep.
Reaction fire angle, yeah.
yeah. Probably get the
Lancers up because there's tanks.
There's a tank off to the right that's not facing towards where you guys are, so you may be able to run around behind it and just shoot it.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
They'll probably take multiple actions because Lancers aren't fast in any way, shape, or form.
No, they aren't.
Everyone get ready to intercept.
But you should be able to get a pot shot from here. Or not.
Nope.
Nah,
just-
walls are just
The wall's
in the
too
way.
high.
yeah.
Yeah. Probably not even worth taking the shot. You only got 3 ammo.
Yep.
Yep.
I would just keep. Probably.
Yeah, keep moving, Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it, hon.
Yeah, one more left. Sight on it.
Yep.
Yeah. And should be able to get like a couple shots on it, which should finish it off.
You
Well,
sure?
I should just be able to put one in the back.
Yeah, but one to the radiator doesn't always 100%. Oh, there's a bomb. There's a canister right there. That'll do it.
Hit, please.
Or that.
Or he'll miss.
I can go another round.
Ah, extra shot.
Yeah, it just means he didn't. It just replaces the ammo
Yeah.
he used, essentially. It doesn't actually give him an extra attack on that action, unfortunately.
Give it a try again, Jam.
Yep.
Move closer.
How much damage does the radiator shot do? I just fired the radiator shot.
Yeah.
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 We know the explosion wouldn't necessarily take it out. There's another one.
There we go.
Got it.
Yep.
Sorry, honey.
Just keep up this pace.
And their turn.
I don't know how to drive this thing. Well, that wasn't very nice.
Nope.
Yes, the enemy will attempt to use Lancers as anti-personnel. It's not very smart.
That's a choice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's
I think that's the only guy in range anyways, and he's nearly
Pretty
dead.
much.
Yep.
Yeah. You have a scout that's
Minor damage
way over there.
Yep.
Oh no, they're shooting at you with your tank that is, I think, within walking range of an engineer.
Yeah.
it is within walking range of an engineer.
Yes. So technically speaking, at this time, if you wanted to waste a bunch of turns, you could return all those people back at the base camp to retreat and then redeploy them from the forward base. But we don't really need to do that. So
No,
Yeah.
yeah. If we want to get like Rosie or another shock trooper up, we could have them redeploy. But we wouldn't do it to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's probably not worth the time in general.
no,
No.
we again basically have this pretty well covered.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. We only have 7 turns left.
I'm pretty sure the tank on its own could do everything in 7 turns.
Maybe.
Use the rubble for cover as you advance.
Oh, it was in the base.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
It is close. It was considered close enough to the base to do it.
Shoot at someone then?
Yeah, take a shot at the Lancer over
This
there,
Lancer
or
off
the
the right?
Scout if he
Yeah.
can get eyes on the Scout.
Yeah, just fire the Lancer.
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
just
Lancer is in cover, but whatever.
You currently have the engineers. the visual here is fantastic.
I'll shoot you!
I'm gonna hook this bolt cutter so fucking hard.
Bolt cutters. You hit twice.
Yeah.
Didn't do a
For 2
lot, but
damage.
that's okay.
It's fine. It's an engineer. They're not there to kill people.
No. They'll take the occasional pot shot, but they mainly refill.
Here we go. Hostile sighted.
Yeah, you show 'em,
Hostile
Scout.
sighted.
Don't allow them time to think.
Oh no, it's shooting its machine gun at you.
Action.
There you go. Now you got angle on the canister.
Yep.
Yep.
Do significantly more damage.
Actually, only need like 1 shot on it.
Yep.
Might as well take the turn with the tank again.
Entering combat.
Yeah, finish off that tank. And with the movement you have on the tank, you can maneuver around to get a better shot on the radiator of that other one.
Yeah.
And 1 more tank in the turn, and we should be good here.
Yep.
Turn with that.
Yeah.
Also, notably, the Edelweiss now effectively provides cover for somebody to approach up and not be shot by the scout and shock trooper that are in that base.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, there's the scout and shock trooper off to the other side, but eh.
Bye.
Now.
Just keep up this pace.
And might as well drive into the cover around the base.
Use the rubble for cover as you advance.
I'm trying, but it keeps getting destroyed.
Notably, in case this ever comes up as a question from somebody, the tank can't actually occupy bases.
No.
No.
Well, of course not.
Has
It's
to,
not
be
able to plus one.
has to actually be a foot unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn, okay?
Alicia, go and take care of that Lancer, which is the last, like, legitimate thing we have to
Don't
worry
even
about.
worry about the Lancer.
Yeah, just run.
It's
towards
at the
base.
ass end of the universe. Like it can't move far enough to get a good shot on the Edelweiss.
You might as well.
Why did
Yeah.
you shoot it from behind? Not that it matters. It's not gonna kill you, but. Run into his field of fire before they shoot it.
Just taking our turn, Alicia.
Yep.
Yeah.
My turn, okay?
Okay.
I'll probably just take cover behind the thing and toss a grenade up at him.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so walk up to the sandbags and grab cover. Should be able to slam like that.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not targeting him directly, but
Doesn't matter.
not too much.
Bounce off his head.
Still got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the indicator is not an end-all, be-all, so...
Yeah. The indicator means it will definitely hit him. The lack of indicator does not mean that it won't. Basically.
Come in, Alpha Camp. Alpha Camp, respond. We heard gunshots. Report your status.
Everything's fine here. Weapons malfunction.
I've intercepted
How are you?
enemy transmission.
There's nobody left at their camp to respond, now that we've cleared it out. Oh, this is bad. It's only a matter of time before they send in reinforcements now.
I don't see this being a problem.
Camp. A patrol unit had a misfire. Condition green.
How are you?
Understood. Well, you guys keep the fires lit till it's time for our shift. Over and out.
Wait a minute! Girls can't be soldiers!
Without permission, sir.
Oh, we didn't count on them being even more offensive.
That was amazing, East. Between the squad's fast action and that fast talking, we saved.
That sounds like an evil Darkson plot.
You sound like you have dark-colored hair.
I can tell over the radio. That's fine.
Okay. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Ow!
Oh! 1 HP!
1
He's
HP. He's fine. He's fine. Carl's okay. We
Holy
got 1
shit.
HP left.
I mean, Alicia's absolutely not okay. Alicia's fucking dead.
Help me.
This also leaves us with a problem. Like, I was kind of worried about that, but whatever.
It's fine.
Fine. Your engineer can cover it. And your
Yeah.
tank.
Just use the tank to kill what's left over there and run Carl over.
Entering
Yeah.
combat.
I know, Carl's be careful. Apparently that Lancer really heads out for him.
Lancers don't reaction fire.
Yeah.
Just use the machine gun.
Just run over his cover first, then
Yeah,
use
run
the
over his
machine
cover,
gun.
then use the machine gun.
Make use of the watchtowers.
Back up a little bit more. It should be good from there, maybe? Yeah.
And then just put the tank in front of the shock trooper.
I'd just kill the shock trooper, honestly.
Either way.
Well, we don't have to worry about one hit point Carl get shot on his way over here.
It's not even a shock trooper, it's a scout, but...
Yeah.
Although... That's actually worse than a shock trooper now that I think about it.
Yep. Stop trying to run him over and just take another turn.
Carl should honestly be fine. Also, he's got so many turns he can just heal on his way in.
That's true.
I see my girl.
I would probably heal
I
before
would
running
heal
over
before
there.
Definitely gonna get shot.
Yeah, don't run back, just heal here. You're not being shot at. Yeah, just use that.
Yes, hold this light ball over your head.
Yes.
Also, notably, engineers have the good shit as far as healing.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Nothing can shoot you, just run in, well...
Yeah, that shock trooper's not looking the right way, so
Yeah.
you're fine. Just go grab that flag.
Yeah,
Pick up
go
the
grab
I don't know if I pick up
Alicia.
the first, but
You don't have to pick up the Alicia, it doesn't fucking matter.
No, but she's in the way anyways.
I want to at least show it off once.
Yeah.
They'll make it. That's a promise.
No, you see that huge tank? That's the good shit.
That's the big Ragnate.
We captured the flag! We win!
Damn it, they've captured the flag!
no flag, no country.
Oh shit, their flags are
Nice
flying
work.
on the bridge.
We've
I guess we don't
occupied
have
the
it
enemy
anymore.
encampment at the
All
ridge's
right.
end.
Let's go home.
This entire company we were going to move out across the bridge will have to turn back, I guess.
Excellent. Open it up, East. Let's see how their tanks like the river.
I mean, our tank did
Yes,
fine.
sir.
That was different, East. I'm
Ragnite
smart.
turbines on. Stand by to raise drawbridge.
So yeah, 5 tanks destroyed.
Yep.
Granted, they basically handed,
They handed those tanks to us.
For the most part.
yeah.
What was that?
Oh no, somebody took a lightly guarded drawbridge control room!
Yay!
I mean, you may as well watch the finishing cutscenes of the chapter.
That is true.
Also, there's a good amount of for you. So.
Yeah.
It appears that Lieutenant Gunther's plan worked. An impressive start, soldier.
You don't have to sound so surprised.
Thank you, Captain.
I am surprised. It was stupid.
But it worked.
Just because it worked doesn't mean it wasn't fucking stupid.
Yeah, and I can't believe it worked. I'm still in shock.
All right, you two. Now hold up your side of the bargain and you listen to Welkin.
Yeah.
The kid might got the chops to command, but that don't mean I gotta like any dark hairs.
Hey, come on! It's okay, Alicia. I'm used to it by now. But
In case you haven't noticed, people are shitty.
I know the day will come when Darksons can join society as equals.
Hey, hope I'm not interrupting anything. It's me
You
again,
are.
reporting for GBS.
We were having a moment. You ruined it.
Lieutenant Gunther, that was quite an impressive result on your first mission.
Yes, thanks to the squad's hard work, we managed to take back the Great Vassal Bridge.
Any impressions on things to come now that you've gotten your first taste of victory?
I expect to be sent on more
Impressions?
suicide
Well,
missions until I
let's
die.
see.
I've shown competence. That's a dangerous thing for an officer.
They link the roads to bring people what they
I
need.
forgot about his dumb speeches.
I'd like to become a sort of bridge, linking my crew together.
I'd like to be a bridge.
I always wanted to be a bridge. Well, can't be a bridge because you're not a witch.
Our commander's a suspension bridge because we can't suspend her disbelief anymore.
Hello.
A parting wish. I wish to be a bridge.
Sorry, this is about all I can do.
I'm not that well animated.
But maybe, once everybody returns,
There will be weeds
Let's get a
everywhere
couple of
because I'm
lines
spraying this
possibly.
this
and it'll start to feel like home.
pollen all over the place for some reason.
Gonna plant more
Hey,
palm.
Alicia, we're heading out soon.
Okay, I'll be right there.
And in 5 years' time, 25% of the town died from allergies.
That just means the ones who are left are stronger.
Chapter 5. The
So that works,
Cloven
right?
Wildwood.
Gesundheit.
A new skirmish battle.
Yeah, we might as well keep going through the cutscenes until we get to the next.
Yeah, especially because we're about to get to the
Yes.
first cutscene where we see the Empire.
Yes.
Not this one, but the next one.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands. That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
You gotta make sure you clean your clothing area, otherwise you just get gunk in there and it starts to smell. It's not good to anybody.
You ever gotten soil
Dense
samples
forest
stuck in
with
your
plenty of
clothing
hills
area?
and valleys.
Oh!
Hard to get around it.
Dense forest, also known as meat grinder.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
Try not to die horribly.
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
There's an old man there who'll teach you how to catch Pokemon. You can't skip
I
this.
see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders. Good luck. Dismissed.
I'll get my owl costume. Welkin, no.
You hear that, Lieutenant Gunther?
Woodland combat.
Prepare to drive through
What a
trees with
nightmare.
your tank.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
We've only had 2 operations.
The toughest
Maybe
yet.
so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage.
We're not helping Welkin.
There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
You ever get moon dews in your clothing?
All right, I get it. You really do. have
There's a
one
spray
foot
for
right.
that.
You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
8.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Oh, boy!
The thumbnail alone doesn't do it, Gus.
Maximilian.
Oh, boy! So what kind of man do you think runs the not Nazis? What kind of person?
Possibly be in charge of the Kaiser Nazis.
Not this guy!
Well, that's
He's
Bertold
just like-
Gregor.
No, he's just in command of the invasion force.
He's also part bulldog.
Mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units?
She's pretty anime, but not that person.
The Emperor's honor, useless fools. I hear the enemy cross the river in tanks.
That guy's way too aloof.
Leading them is no fool.
Also, he looks like Captain Riker.
This was a fluke.
It's amazing how in like 15 seconds they covered 3 distinct stereotypical anime villains.
If
Yeah.
Yep. Is all it takes to win a battle,
And then...
we must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it.
Silvaria, bless you.
Decisively.
Exactly.
Considering this is like supposed to be a small country, I'm surprised they're dedicating this much.
Yeah, they have 3 separate military
How
leaders
shall we proceed?
heading
It's
up
like-
the forces.
Hold it! All rise for Lord Maximilian!
These flames.
The fucking JoJo's.
No, it gets better.
No, he's a fucking JoJo crossed with the God Emperor of Mankind.
Yeah.
We will require reinforcements.
It's actually,
They will be sent to Gallia.
it's actually the cape that gets me, though.
The cape is fucking
Do
glorious.
you not wear a cape at all times?
Supplies
The cape is 3 feet longer than your body.
It's flowy. It's a big flowy prince cape. He's a prince.
of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward. Sir. You will head to Varius. Selvaria. Be so kind
But yeah,
as to
considering this is
accompany
like
us
a
there.
small military
Also,
campaign. it's
also, the
damn-
subtitles do raise an important point that you don't get without the subtitles. He uses the royal us.
Protecting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south.
Just
Therefore, make haste to close
this
the force.
cutscene is what like pushed the game from like a kinda average war is bad shooter to oh man, this is something special.
It should be noted, by the way, there a small detail that I absolutely love that just gets kind of lost in the over the top that is Maximilian is fucking Jaeger there with just a giant fucking cow skull on his
Yup.
shoulder.
Because of a giant
Yes.
house.
I mean, he's
Like,
that type of villain.
Gregor has a pretty normal military uniform. Selvaria has a pretty normal military uniform. Then there's Jaeger and Maximilian.
But yeah, they
Jaeger
are.
is apparently some fucking barbarian they recruited into the German military.
Was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
All the same, they are way
Say
overcommitting
that
staff
again.
for a small
What's it
operation,
so
considering
thick
they're a
you
war
can't
with a
tell
much
up
bigger
and down
nation at the
with
same
these
time,
trees?
and for some reason the Emperor is micromanaging it as well.
He's He's
not the emperor.
He's the prince.
Here we go.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
a little
Maximilian
better,
is not actually the emperor. He's
Great. What did he
one of the
find?
emperor's sons.
Yeah.
Do
he's
we
the
ever-
prince and the leader
do-
of the forces attacking Gallia?
Okay, do we ever actually see the Emperor?
No.
I don't think we see him in this one. I don't remember if he shows
Hold on
up
to these for
in
me, will ya?
any of the
Sure,
others.
Vulcan.
Because if
What
that's
are
the
these,
prince, I
some kind of
wonder.
nuts?
I
No.
kind of wonder
Actually,
exactly
they're
how
long-beard
ridiculous
goat
they got with the
droppings.
Emperor himself.
Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh. Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. why
That's
the grass is
not
trampled down.
true.
They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear
They
up
don't have
a
an
big
instinct so much as
So if we make
they'll
like goats
basically do
and
the same thing and
it,
follow
the
everything
path
else.
will take us
Yeah.
through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
As far as I can tell, we never actually see the Emperor.
Okay.
Yeah, you never actually, we never win the war in any
Yeah.
game.
There's one more cutscene before. There's one more
In
cutscene.
some of the
with-
other games, we do get other amazing members of the Empire.
Yeah, but none of the games are actually winning the war. They're fighting whatever front they're going on with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
I used to be a hollaback girl.
Oh, you used
Ain't
to be
no
a singer?
hollaback girl.
I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much
Well, yeah, we
prettier
have to establish
picture than it
backstory.
was.
That way, death is extra
I
tragic.
used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air.
Animal mascot!
It looks like a Porcavian piglet.
We'll win this war. We'll win this war when pigs fly.
Foomp! We tied a grenade to this one.
What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
I wish we
I'll
could use
take a
this thing
look
as a
further
suicide
in.
bomber. Or maybe as a shield to protect the
did you
tank.
find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Click!
Yep. 9.
All the way out here. War still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
That still only counts as one.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
No.
We're the militia.
Yeah,
Every
we have
Gallian
to
has the
dinner
right
after
to
this.
join.
You hear that?
Well, yeah.
Nico, you are mascot, but you are also food.
I mean, that thing's too small to eat, but on the other hand, we have a dead mother over there, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
You're not gonna feed the entire army, but you can at least make some bacon.
Make some bacon. I don't know. It should be a good amount of bacon. We can feed the army, feed the mascot. Should be good.
Eat your own entrails.
You're my little walrus with a great big bow.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggot! Train all you want. I've got all day.
Carl, you single-handedly earned everyone a promotion. Congratulations.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
By promotion, we mean some exercise.
Yep.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the engineer.
That one engineer you use.
We have 2 engineers. We've got Herbert and Carl.
Carl has a dodgeable shot, and Herbert has repair boost.
Yep. Yeah. So.
Come back in.
We also have a bucket of money.
We do.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
Could you name your thing something less portentous?
No.
Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud. I couldn't help but snipe him with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Gallia's militia brings home the glory. As the first operation, it was likely a full-scale counteroffensive. The 3rd Regiment reclaimed the Great Vassal Bridge, a vital trade artery, after rousting the Empire's local defenses on the 14th. This officially frees Randgreaves from the need to seal its walls. Rather than assail the Empire's bridgehead barricade, the militia opted to swim a tank across the river and attack from the rear, an unconventional and incredibly stupid strategy to say the least. The drawbridge was then opened, dumping the rest of the defensive forces into the drink. The man behind this bold plan, Welkin Gunther, age 22, is none other than the son of EW1 hero Belgian Gunther. This acorn hasn't fallen far at all. EW1, for reference, is European War 1. On the 20th, the Gallian forces in the north announced their retreat from the area. Though no details were given, the Imperial takeover of Fosen, keystone among the northern Gallian industrial cities, is likely a chief cause. The capture of Fosen, a center for Gallia's Ragnite steel and oil refineries, struck a massive blow to the nation's productivity. Though the meeting among Gallian army leaders, held the day word of Fosen's fall arrived, lasted well into the night, no official word has yet been issued as to a specific plan for liberation of the city.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
We've already donated.
Yep, don't have any more of those unlocked. So those basically unlock as people achieve 5 quote-unquote points.
Yeah.
There are basically hidden objectives to actually hit those points.
Yeah.
R&D.
Yep.
Also, check for fruits when we get a second. I think we may have gotten the next set.
Almost certainly.
Yeah. Weapons.
And or the rest of the first set. Do you want an accuracy boost, or do you hate hitting things?
I hate hitting things.
It's done. This one's perfect, bro.
And you're good. And you're good. Sniper rifle.
Yep.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
More armor.
Yep.
Here you go.
Still not issuing helmets.
Nope, everyone's a commander.
Only the Empire issues helmets. Do you want to be the Empire?
Depends. Do I get to keep my brains inside my skull if I say yes?
Well, have you seen what we did to the Empire? The helmets don't seem to help that much.
I'm positive you can afford the rest of this stuff.
Yep.
Oh, 1x2 block. Yeah. You can still easily fit everything.
Yep.
Yep.
It just takes a second for it to make the piece to start moving.
Yeah.
All set for you.
That's everything through the drive system unless something else pops up. Nope, you're good.
Nope. We are fully equipped on the tank.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
You're basically the only source of funding we get.
All right.
Okay.
That's probably a good place to call it for the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got 2 missions out of the way. We're getting into the real meat of the game, because now is when we start facing the serious missions.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
So we'll have another skirmish and another actual mission next time on Valkyria Chronicles.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we'll be back tomorrow around 2 p.m. with some more Super Robot Wars T. And if you're interested in some more content featuring us, I'm actually going to be guesting on our buddy Hunter's stream of starting Yakuza 0 in just over an hour here at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's going to be over at Hunter Green, HNTR_Green, at 6 p.m. Hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone.
Yep. Have a good one, yep.